Hey guys, I was meant to be doing an all grain today, but it's snowing, so be fucked if I'm going to go out there in the snow cleaning out mash tuns and etc. So I've decided to do the Australian Pale Ale kit with the Brew Enhancer 2. I'm going to steep some crystal malt in some hot water to get some grain flavour in it, and I'm going to add some Amarillo hops, if you can see that, Alpha Acid 10.9. I'm going to probably put 30 grams in the water and give it a boil for 15 minutes. And then probably dry hop it with 30 grams and hope that's alright. So, back in a minute. Alright, just testing the water. It's saying 166, no, 167, you can see that, between 66 and 67. At the time I've added the grains, that will drop down, stick those in, jiggle them around a bit, and whack the lid on for half an hour. See you in a bit. Right, that's been steeping for half an hour. So I'll get these grains out. Heavy. Drain off. Oh, it smells amazing already. Just get rid of this. Wait this on to boil. Right, I need to bring this up to a boil. Now I can whack the hops in. Be back in a minute. So you can see it's just coming up to a boil now. It's got small bubbles in it. Got to mention earlier, the yeast is Sufale SO4 I'll be using, because I've heard that the Australian Pale Ale kit can be a bit of a bugger to get clear, so I thought I'd use a Sufale, see if that can do the job. I'm going to add my little bag of hops, which smells amazing. Never used Amarillo before. Poke that in. We have a boil. Turn that down. Set my timer for 15 minutes. Got the spray bottle, got it now. see you in 15. Right, that's finished boiling. Add that to the fermenter. Let me have a mix down. Sanitize scissors. Add in the beer enhancer, number 2. Stir that in. I only put 20 grams of hops into the boil. Stir. We have lumps. There goes the timer. I added 5 minutes. Squash all these lumps. It must have been packed for quite a long time, that brew enhancer. Although dope was good. Very compact in there. I've used dry malt extract before on beers, and I've never ever had big lumps like this. But they're gradually all going. Just one left, who's being really stubborn. Smell the hops in that, definitely. That's looking good. No lumps left at all. Excellent. Right. Now time to add the Cooper's Australian Pale Ale. And this is going to give me grief because I've noticed the bottom of the tin is dented. So it's going to grief me up, I bet you. Maybe not. Maybe not. Bit of paper, get rid of that. Spoke too soon. Rinse it out with some water from the kettle. Stirring. Oven gloves on. because it's hot. Lovely job. Right, I've topped that up to 20 litres. Taken the temperature and it is 75 degrees Fahrenheit, which is right bang where I want it. Just giving it a good stir. That's done. Sprinkle the yeast on the top. Snap on the lid. And we are done. Cheers. I don't know how much easier that could have got. The eagle-eyed among you will notice that I'm bandaged up. Look, the can bit me. It's my stupid fault for not getting a spoon or something to lever it off. This is an all grain beer that I did. It's Pendle Witch's Brew. Nice and clear. I did add some torrefied wheat to this that wasn't in the recipe, because my beers were coming out with a thin body on it. So someone told me add some torrefied wheat or some flake barley and it will give it a bit of body, and it's done that. It's low carbonation, which is exactly how I want this beer, because of the torrefied wheat in it. It's quite a thick beer. So that's it. That's the Cooper's Australian Pale Ale. Hey guys, ignore the dog. It's not mine. I strangled a fucking thing. Just the conclusion to the video that I just did of the Australian Pale Ale. This is what the weather's like out here. Look. This is why I didn't do the all grain today. Imagine washing mash tuns and all sorts out here. I'm now drinking a Black Sheep Ale. I did go to pour another one of my Pendle Witch's Brew, but it was the keg gurgled and it was the last of it. Gutted. Gutted. See the fun? Look. Bleeding through the dressing. We bleed for our cause. This is delicious. I made this months ago. We've been sitting up in the loft, all bottled up, and it's really come on nicely. Well, from a snowy London, enjoy your home brew, standing out in the snow, having a beer. Must be fucking mad. Cheers guys.